Good morning, everyone. Sophia here for my great challenge. This is day 3 of my staycation. It is Monday, the 15th of June, 2020. It's 8:13 in the morning, bright and ready. Church reopens today. First service is at 8:30, and guess who's going to the first service and signed up? This girl. I have my patriotic matching mask. I am ready to go. I also signed up to help clean up the pews once service is over. They asked for volunteers, so we're gonna wipe everything and whatnot. And after that, I am going to the garden center that's one town over. I want to find some perennials that are low, not too high, for that little spots that I was talking to you about yesterday. I thought about it. You'll see what I'm doing with it. I can't put a tall tree at the first one because when the snowblower throws the snow into the yard, it's gonna be in the way. So I have to figure out something. I don't want to spend too much money, but today we're putting the tarp or the fabric on and we're gonna do the gravel. So let me go in. I will see you in a bit. I'm so excited. Oh, so excited. I know it's ridiculous, but you know, to each our own. Church is over and it was great. It was great. Father Kilgore, he's a young guy. He's been doing mass online for the last 3 months, basically, a little bit over 100 days. And today was the first time he actually had parishioners in the church. And when we started singing, you could see, like, he smiled. He was so happy. It was really good. And I understand that not everybody is of Christian faith who watches my channel, and not everybody is of Catholic faith who watches my channel. But I can tell you that the sermon today was for everybody. So there's 2 ways of doing it. If you want to see the sermon today, which I thought was very interesting, he compared what's going on in America right now, all of the uncertainty and troubles we are having as a country, to an autoimmune disease. And he explains it in a way that was quite profound to me. So if you're interested, there's 2 ways. You can read his sermon online. I'll put the link down below, or you can watch the video and I'll tell you right here at what time the sermon starts, because the whole mass is recorded and I don't think that everybody wants to see that. But if you are interested, it was very profound, and it was man, I'm glad to be back in church. What a difference from watching it online. It's you know, your presence is making a difference. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish this drink here, changing the subject. This is a super green drink. It's like 40 vegetables and fruits together. It's a powder. I drink that. I didn't have breakfast yet. I'm gonna go to the garden center because it's half a mile away from here, and see what they have. I may not get anything. And then have breakfast when I go home, and then start the garden. Well, continue with the garden. So I will see you in a bit. That off so you can hear me. I'm at the garden stop in Cedar Grove. We're going to the perennials, annuals, and roses and trees. Let's see what they got. So I'm looking for stuff that's kind of low. That's a perennial. We'll come back every year. Okay. Hostas are always a good idea. I like them. They grow really large. They don't have much left. What are these? Ruby spice. I don't know what that is. Allegheny verbum. I don't know what that is. Medium growing, upright, delicious, broadleaf shrub. Height 8 feet, too tall. I don't know how many times you're gonna hear me say, that's it for me, I'm not buying any more plant. Well, fail. Okay, I got 2 Goldstrom Black Eye Susan. These actually grow pretty tall and they are perennials. So they'll come back every year. Give me plenty of pollinators, which I need for the vegetable garden. These are perennial Leucanthemum Becky. I have the same ones in the front. They grow fairly large, not too tall, they spread, but they make beautiful white daisy type. And then I got these to spread around. These are blue, kind of purple asters. But again, these are all for the purpose of pollinating and filling up those 2 little edges on either side of the trench. So I'm gonna go home, have breakfast, move on with my day. Oh, and I did find straw. I don't know if you can see it. I have a bale of straw right here, and that's gonna be for the vegetable garden. All right, let's go. And this is my breakfast today. I have a cup of fruit. This is berries. There's raspberry, strawberry, blueberry, and blackberry with a banana. I have a toast, 7-grain toast with sugar-free orange marmalade, a glass of unsweetened almond milk, and a coffee. Back in the garden, I've pre-placed the flowers, and this is what it's going to look like. Of course, this is just rudimentary. So now, first order of business, I have to lay all the fabric, the landscaping fabric, inside the trench. It's going to take me a while. It's almost 12 o'clock noon, so I'm going to work for 6 hours today. So everything has been lined, overlapping layers, and then at the end I have a perpendicular one. So all I gotta do now is start bringing gravel, and then once I have the layer of gravel that I need and covering the pipe and the dry well, that landscaping fabric will be refolded over it to make like a big sausage, and then everything else gets covered with gravel. So yeah, got my work cut out for me, but I'm ready. This might be done today. We never know. So I pretty much have all the gravel I need here on a slight incline. It brings the water down towards the dry well, and it's going to help the pipe too, because the pipe is going to rest on it and the pipe has to be slightly inclined. So I'm about ready to put the dry well in. If you're wondering where Scott is, by the way, he's at the doctor's office with Edward. Okay, so this thing goes in here. Okay, and that's the pop-up. When the water is overflowing, this thing pops up like this and the water goes back. So now I got this, I got to install my pipe and see how much more, oops, I just fell, how much more gravel I need. Obviously a lot. You probably think I'm insane, don't you? But sorry, I know I am. I know I am. Okay, so this goes here. It's got holes all over, it's covered, it's gonna have gravel all around it. I should probably move it a little bit more here, so I could put gravel behind it. There we go. Alright, let me get the pipe. So I can tell already that the pipe is not in the right direction, it's going back this way, so I'm gonna have to elevate this a little bit more, like this, which is fine because it's gonna be covered with gravel anyway. But I need to bring more gravel here, and then I have this pipe sock over here that you put over the pipe to make sure that there's no dirt or anything that goes into the dry well. And then when you have the perforated type, you want to put the holes at the bottom, because the water is going to get into the pipe from the bottom up. The water rises, right? If you put the things here, you're going to get too much water right away into your dry well. All the water from the rain is going to go straight into the dry well, and you're going to overflow immediately. But this is going to help it kind of regulate the water a little bit more. It's actually leveled right now. I need to move it quarter of a bubble, like this, which is about a foot. Yeah. Okay. So I need to move it to a quarter of a bubble, which is about a quarter inch per foot, and that would be the right position. So let me start bringing more gravel. Well, it's wrapped, and I'm not gonna say it's a wrap because was after work. A little kitty here found a nice space to groom herself. Scott and I are about to have lunch. We are exhausted. My back is shot, but we're almost done. I'd say about 80% done. Yep, and we still have quite a lot of gravel. So here's my lunch. I'm having a spinach salad with tomato, cucumber, grilled chicken, and mozzarella. And Scott is having a leftover burrito. How you doing?
I feel like I got run over by a truck.
What size truck?
Big one.
18-wheeler?
One of those ones that moves the space shuttle from the hangar to the launch pad.
Oh my god, yes. I don't have a clue what I look like. I don't have my glasses on. I know they're on top of my head. This was gruesome. I don't know. Let's ask Scott. What do you think? What's the most difficult? Putting the gravel in the bucket or carrying the bucket?
They're both equal.
Both equal?
Yeah. I mean, and the stress on the lower back is just off
mangled. Mangled. And he is too. But I'd say we're 70%, 80% done.
We got kids.
Yeah, they're taking over this afternoon. That was the hard part. The new part is just putting gravel on top, that's it, and making it look pretty. But yeah, I'm putting them to work. So I'm gonna have my salad, then a coffee. We're gonna relax a little bit. Hopefully we're not gonna cool off too much that we're not gonna be able to get off the chair. What's going on? Oh, she's trying to eat off the counter. Anyway, tired. So who's getting a massage first tonight?
We gotta have somebody with the energy to give a massage.
I'm so tired and numb. I don't even know which part of my body is what.
We still gotta get through dinner.
Oh. Can we order food?
No.
I'm exhausted. We're done. We finished it. 3 years in the making, but we're done. And I'm so tired. I'm not even gonna get up from where I'm at. So we got one corner here with the plants. I ain't planted them yet. That's coming tomorrow. And you see the whole trench has been filled up with gravel. You guys want me to get up, don't you? Okay, all right, fine. Okay, so all of this here is gonna be dug up a little bit, and then soil and mulch. I'm having a hard time finding my words, okay? So the dry well is under here, and you see the pop-up is right here, okay?
Let's do it in French if you're having trouble finding your words.
Yeah, maybe I should do it in French. Anyway, so this is the gravel, and it goes all the way up here. You remember how I had a huge dent here? Okay, so you just have a little step here, and then this is flush, right? So the water is going to come straight here, and then I have the other one here with 2 plants. But this is what it looks like. There we go. So now, what do I do with this part here? Well, not much, because this is going to be mostly water. Well, not mostly water. It's going to be, you know, like, I don't even know what to say. I'm so tired. But I can put pots. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I can put pots. I can, you know, maybe put a little platform, you know, pavers on it, and have like a bistro table or something. I don't know. I don't want to bring more stuff in here, but anyway, we did retaining walls with all the extra rocks that we had. Decided to do a straight line. Don't want to do it here because this is access to the sorry looking yard over here, for the lawnmower. But that's pretty much it. It's done. So let me show you from far away. Guys, I'm exhausted. This is the most I've worked in years. Okay, there we go. All right, that's the straw. I gotta put it in. I know I didn't clean up everything. I still have to water the garden, but it's done. Whew. So anyway, it's done, and I'm pretty happy. I'm exhausted, but I'm happy. Now, Scott,
What?
do you think it's going to work?
I hope it does. It better work.
Can you imagine? The water just pools at the surface? I don't think so. It's got to work. It's got to work.
There's a clay table underneath that thing. I don't know.
I know, but still, the water was percolating, so it's got to percolate. It's got to work. Everybody else is doing it, so it's got to work. Anyway, I hope there's major rain coming in the near future.
There isn't.
There isn't?
No.
Okay, so maybe in a couple of weeks there'll be like a summer storm or something, and I will film live if I remember, if I'm around, so we can watch the water disappear in the trench. Crossing my fingers. I hope that works. That was excruciating. But anyway, 3 years in the making. I had this trench open, gathering water for 2 years. 1 year watching the percolation rate, and the second year plain lazy. But the third year I got it done. So not your timeline, I'm sure, but I got it done. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Bye.